Going against wind. And everything.
Lotus pervade.
Oh, bring it on! Listen up. Yeah! Think you can catch up? It's morphin' time. Coming in hot.
Stay behind me.
Oh, bring it on! Oh, flame on!
Frozen blockade.
Invitation. Huh? Sucks, it's morphin' time. Oh, bring it on! Bask in the sunlight.
Engrave.
I'll fire it up. Leave it to me. I can use some fertilizer. I can use some fertilizer.
Stay behind me.
Pew, pew, pew. Going if I'm just low on fluids. Noticing.
Left frigid depths.
Sprouting marks the inception of a plant's journey, a tiny miracle in motion. Against wind. against wind. A pleasant discovery. Imitation. Oh, bring it on!
Cycle of corruption.
Roll for me. Listen up. Bloom. Imitation. Bask in the sunlight.
Stay behind me.
Yeah, it's more fantastic.
Like frigid death.
I'm coming in hot. Oh, please have something good this time. Going against wind. What? Photosynthesis. Oh, bring it on! Watch and learn! Lucky me, lucky you. Think you can catch up? Listen up.
Cycle of corruption.
Imitation. Bloom.
Stay behind me.
Luminous energy.
Engrave. Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
See? How lively. You really need to come and see it in person for the full...
And that's thanks...
Well, don't always be...
Wenshu.
Why not? Go. Enjoy your youth. I would have rushed to sign up.
Rover, it's good to see you.
Oh, nice to meet you. Huh.
It's not Rover.
That's right. Of course. The Jinzhou Riverside Games is an event for all people to enjoy.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to your performance, Rover. Only a few of...
We haven't held during the preparation. It's a pity that...
Rover, I suggest looking around for events to join if you're interested. Now, have a great time, Rover.
Oh, well. I didn't invite him over for... On the other hand, we couldn't have brought the situation at the borders under... Sorry. I'm getting up. Especially though... Rover, are you coming with me?
Although... Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Ling Yen, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wenshu.
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation right now. Two of our teammates, we've asked the org...
But the relay... are we
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Rover is also a resonator. He's fully qualified for the Gulpuff Relay. Still, it depends on whether he'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins. Thank you so much. If we...
That's right.
Then you're only one person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Who?
Bingo!
Oh!
Are you serious? The general doesn't look like he'd be interested.
Well,
What do you mean?
instead of asking questions here, why don't you just
I don't have the guts.
go invite him?
We're counting on you, Rover.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me about it. So, you want me to join? No worries. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. Most of the teams are formed according... I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. Disqualification for teams without enough participants. But given we never trained together before, it may... a temporary team. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Indeed. No need to worry about the end result before the competition begins. Yes. I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
Greetings.
Rover has told me.
Hooray! Now we can join the race.
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably will. Sorry. Forget about it. 10 years ago. Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah, I really wanted to learn from their...
They set the record. Well,
Keep your chin. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team, too.
Wow.
Yes.
well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
We should worry about ourselves.
Then, General?
As you have...
All right,
Me?
you've all...
The first runner...
General, can you be the connecting third runner?
A reasonable...
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Lingyan, then General Jiyan.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please, stay calm. I'm glad to... Any other questions?
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let him decide the name. Good. The name is settled then. Everyone, we can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
We're entering the final stage of the competition. General Jian and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, he's demonstrating impressive skill.
Come on! Come on!
Oh no!
Hey,
That team
we're in the
went
lead now.
trouble.
Don't worry, keep going.
What a pity. Rover's taking a commanding
Who was that?
lead.
Wait, the gull puffs don't
I
see
think
right.
this year's
Watch out.
championship is a foregone conclusion.
Cycle of corruption.
Oh, bring it on! Leave it to me. Imitation. Listen up.
Rover, are you all right?
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Rover, did you notice anything unfamiliar of Wenshu?
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. The voice you mentioned.
When Rover I have requested...
I see.
There might be records will...
I trust your decision, but a man somehow ended up riding a gull puff when it all happened. And he seemed to really enjoy it. They all seemed super excited.
Get that person to Wenshu. I'm going with you.
Of course. Rover, you are respected by many. If you're willing to help us calm people down, it will make things...
Thank you.
Sir,
But that was really fun!
May I have your...
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major. As I
Huh? When did I get hurt?
The adrenaline from excitement may have dampened yours. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. Fortunately, it's not caught.
Ouch! Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you mentioned it.
all right.
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
Rover. Fancy seeing you here. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked.
Why didn't the nearest beacon pick up on this anomaly?
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't. Animals are often the first tacit discords. I suppose that's why you asked me to check.
Yes. The timing of this change is concerning.
Perhaps the Riverside Game's frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Yes.
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risk.
Going against wind. Think you can catch up? Roll for me.
Engrave. Found something you like. Keep them as you will.
Let's... Don't come near me.
The tacit discords are increasing. Let's take them down first. It's the retroact rain. We need to hurry up.
Life is in everything. Mommy!
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Bloom! Roll for me. Imitation. Oh, bring it out, flame on!
Let's participate together.
The voices are coming from here.
Everyone
It might be trying to tell us something. We need to decipher.
You should relax. We can. Who knows when it's the next? Tacit discords. They won't. No. I'm gonna.
It's the cheers during the Riverside. Perhaps some people have been trapped in. Anyway, we have to figure it out.
Are these the spectators we saw earlier?
No. They are memory projections from the previous Riverside games.
I can't quite describe it, but something feels wrong with them.
Oh, come on! Are you seriously expecting teamwork?
No wonder they made a mistake. Such a shame.
It's the temporary team from a decade ago. I'm fine. Rob, according to Mortefi's speculation, this...
Really? That kid! I remember, he's a new recruit! Impressive!
It's the Tacit Discords. Watch out! From the sun.
Invitation. Huh? Coming in hot.
Tell truth from the sun. They seem to be playing a game of imitation. Those are nothing but empty shells, no matter how lifelike they may. All of this, I have a feeling. I rarely ever mention it, but 10 years ago, I was. It's the Nell Squares bell. Don't worry, I'm here with you. We'll go see. Wait, Rover. Look out the window.
The city's upside down. So is everything in this place like this? Are these fallen soldiers?
The fog is thickening. Stay alert.
Oh, bring it on! Invitation.
And brave. Let frigid death.
Set Wind Rider.
Sucks to be you. It's morphin' time.
Photosynthesis. Stay behind me.
Tell truth from facade.
A decade ago, shortly after the... Yes, the Midnight Rangers had to send its latest recruits to the front line because of the situation's urgency. In the end, we contained the outbreak at a heavy price. The battle took countless lives. Our victory was overshadowed by the immeasurable loss. And they were not the only ones who lost. This sonorosphere is... As tacit discords devoured the fallen soldiers' frequencies, they became convinced they were the soldiers they feasted upon. But it seems the remaining frequencies of our soldiers are still resisting. Yes, the tacit discords are merging together. It would seem so. It's the bell. They must be showing the way for us. Extra supplies. The bell sounds closer now. The tacit discord should be aware of our presence now. They'll be harder to deal with. Brace yourself for the fight. The atmosphere is thick and dangerous. Let's take down these murmurants first. You're wide open. Break!
Oh, bring it on! Huh. Luminous energy.
Wind Rider!
It's morphin' time! Flame on!
According to what we've learned, this battle happened a decade ago. Why are they only calling out to us now?
I think it's because of you.
Me? But I didn't even name.
I was wondering why this year of all times, when the Riverside Games have been held before, and you are the only variable here. You invited me to join your temporary team, so Ganchuan and Lin Yan can still participate in the race. You initially fell behind, but later reclaimed the lead. It's like a deja vu of the race from a decade ago.
And that's what triggered the resonance. The fallen soldiers. They must have held on to those memories dearly. That's how they resisted merging with the tacit discords.
Yes. They have been silently fighting for us all these years, or we would have faced a TD outbreak.
During that past battle in Deserock Highland, did you...
Yes. We fought together.
They probably didn't want it to happen again. All those deaths and losses.
And so they called out to us for help. Let's move on, Rover. Tell truth from the sun.
Listen up, invitation. Oh, bring it on! Watch and learn!
My oversight.
Wind Rider!
Oh, bring it on!
Cycle of frozen blockade.
Tell truth from the sun.
Luminous energy.
You're wide open. Break!
Heads up!
The bell is right ahead. Let's go. Nonsense. They're reenacting our first lesson for new recruits. During their first lesson, new recruits must pay tribute to We are required to do this before being allowed. Its significance eluded most of us during initial training, myself included. Until that day. Yes, I didn't attend the memorial that day, but that was when I finally realized. Nell Square. It is these monsters will never.
Please, can't let this one pass. Let's go together.
Imitation.
Sorry, I made a mistake.
Wind Rider.
Oh, bring it on! I can use some fertilizer.
Of course you can.
Tell truth from the sun.
It's morphin' time. Imitation.
We'll do it together again.
Engrave, shackles be gone.
Ready for battle. Finale. Tell truth from the sun.
It's morphin' time. I'll leave it to me.
Stay behind me.
Wind Rider.
Bloom. Luminous energy.
Stay behind me.
Watch and learn.
Break.
It's morphin' time.
Cycle of corruption.
Imitation. Huh?
Like frigid death.
Oh, baby.
Set tell truth from the sun. Thank you, Rover. I'm fine. They've been trapped here for 10 years, and now finally free. I hope they're in a better place. What happened here goes far beyond what we know about the wave-worn phenomenon. I've sampled some of the frequencies here with my terminal. Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
We're no longer seeing any. Good job. As you request.
Thank you.
I'm not done yet, though there are some.
This is the
frequency sample from a sonorosphere. I'll deliver it to a colleague. It's in better hands with her. It's someone you know. But
yes.
What now?
I trust you.
Rest assured.
This should be our way.
It is a wake-up call. And it may also hold the answers we've been searching for all these. By the way,
sure.
Now, if there's nothing else, I'm going back to my lab.
Rover, there is a place I need to visit. Could you come with me? Thank you. I need to pick up something first. See you at Nell Square.
Going against wind.
There is something I wish to do with you today. A seed. This is the seed of a resilient type of flower, which I asked the Academy to help me breed years ago. From here you can see, I thought, this flower, we named it the Amortia. Yes, the word represents both departure and return. Yes, I know there's nothing we can do to bring them back. But for us still living, thank you. And this is why I believe you should be the one to plant this seed here. We have prevented one outbreak for the time being. But a greater danger, I must act to prevent more deaths. Rover, if one day I perish in battle and cannot return home, could you please plant one of these flowers for me? Thank you, Rover.
Rover, I heard you'd returned to the city with General Jian. What a relief. What a relief. I am beyond happy to know you're all safe and sound. There is something I forgot to give you. Let's meet up somewhere when you have the time.
Going against wind.
Greetings, Rover. You see those fish? Happiness and safe. And if we don't feel the weight of that price, someone else is carrying it for us. 10 years. Dozens of teams competed that day, and the race lasted well into the afternoon. The sunset was so beautiful. Like what we're seeing now. It was so tranquil. That team was thrown together last minute, and nobody thought they could win. But then, The team surprised everyone with their final runner's expert gulpuff handling and victorious finish. It was truly a race to remember. Yes. I still remember how excited those kids looked. Just like how you looked in this photo. We were worried. I should thank you for bringing that team together, Rover. I'm planning to talk to Jian about hosting the Riverside Games another time. If all goes well, please, join us.